What's going on, everyone? My name's AJ, and today we're going to be reviewing Valkyrae's Radiant Spirits merch. So Valkyrae's Radiant Spirits collection dropped around late September of last year. I did place the order in late September and I received it in late January, so just about 4 months or so. So if you haven't received this yet, hopefully you do. And there was a bunch of different kinds of merch, whether it be hoodies, sweatpants, t-shirts. I think there was even a plush of her dog Mika. So I thought that was pretty cool. And for those who don't know, Valkyrae is actually one of the biggest content creators, streamers, and she actually is a co-owner of the gaming organization 100 Thieves. I'm what the internet would call a normie, but I'm really interested in gaming culture, but also live stream culture. So as far as the box and the packaging, it came in this standard plastic bag, both for the pants and the hoodie. Now into the merch. The hoodie actually retailed at $65 and the sweatpants retailed at $50. So both the hoodie and the joggers have the standard care label that you would see in any article of clothing. It just says machine washable, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, a bunch of care information, and it says made in PRC. I think that's a fancier way to say People's Republic of China, so people don't get the perception that their garment was made in China. But nonetheless, on the back it says the fabric content, which is 100% cotton. So both the hoodie and the joggers are presented in a dark style acid wash garment treatment. That's kind of the description that the website had. I'm just gonna call it a vintage acid wash because it looks like a black hoodie that's really vintage and worn. On the front of the hoodie, it says Valkyrae, and then it has a rose and a dagger. It says Radiant Spirits. In the circle, it says 2021. The hoodie has rib knits on the cuffs of the sleeves and also the bottom of the jacket, which is also rib knit. And I like it because the acid wash continues on these cuffs as well, which is a great touch. Because if you look at the inside, it looks all black, and then you see the color treatment on the outside of the garment. The jogger also has rib knit, but it is only on the waistband, which is elastic. So it'll stretch a little bit, and that elastic continues on the cuffs of the joggers. So it's a pretty tight cuff. It's not necessarily a jogger. It's more of like a sweatpant, where this is more of a smaller leg opening than a typical jogger where it'll cascade down with the ankle. This one will kind of lock into the ankle based on that elasticity. The rose and the dagger are on the hoodie and also the sweatpants on both sides of the garments. On the right side, there's that rose and the dagger. And then there's another graphic print on the left side with the rose and the dagger. And this continues on the sweatpants itself. And another thing about this elastic cuff on the sweatpant is that it'll show more of your shoe and more of your leg depending on how high you put it up, just because it does attach tighter to your leg than a typical sweatpant would. On the pants, there are 2 drawstrings with metal ends, but there are no drawstrings on the hoodie itself. It's just a standard hoodie, no drawstrings. And then once we look inside the garment, we actually could see the Valkyrae Radiant Spirits garment tag. So it just says Valkyrae Radiant Spirits. And on the back, it says the size. In this case, I got a size large in the hoodie. And in the pants, I got a size medium. And one of the last details is that on the left sleeve, right next to the cuff, right next to the end of the sleeve on the hoodie, there is a hidden zipper pocket here, which is pretty cool. Can't really put much in here, but I think it's a nice touch. Zipper is pretty good quality. It's concealed in a tonal black seam, so it matches with the acid wash black treatment of the garment. It's a nice touch. I don't know what I'll put in there. Maybe like my ID or something, or like a credit card. It's kind of cool. So as far as the sizing and the fit, I didn't necessarily know if this sweatshirt and sweatpant variation was gonna be unisex or not. So I bought the sweatshirt in a size large just to be sure, but I did also buy the sweatpants in a size medium. That's where I noticed that the sweatpant fit a little bit tighter than my typical liking. If I had a chance to buy the sweatpants again, I'd probably buy them in a size large, which matches the size that I bought for the hoodie, because I didn't know, like I said earlier, if they were unisex or not, because they do fit a little bit slim on me, but I think they don't look that bad, especially after wearing them for a while. I kind of like the top a lot, but I also like the joggers a lot as well. Like I said, it's a pretty slim fit. I'm about 5'9", 175 pounds, and I checked the sizing chart to the best of my ability, but it does fit me pretty well, I think. But even though I said I wanted to buy the joggers in one size bigger, they're probably gonna break in over time the more and more I wear them. So they're pretty comfortable, stylish, and I can't wait to wear them. Now onto the pros. I'm gonna say that my first pro is that this hoodie and the sweatpants are extremely high quality in regards to content creator merch. So I've reviewed everything clothing from high fashion designers like a Saint Laurent kind of acid wash hoodie. And this reminds me of that. Obviously it's not the same fabrics and the same craftsmanship, but this is really high quality and it really blew my expectations when I unboxed it and I wore it for the first time and I tried it on. I was just really impressed by the quality, the details, and the execution of this piece in specific. I liked some of the other pieces too, but I found that these were the two pieces that I would probably want the most. Another pro is that these are really stylish pieces. They're super easy to wear, and I wouldn't be surprised if I wore them out if some of my friends would be like, oh, where's that from? And they probably wouldn't even know it's a content creator. They would probably think it's like a clothing brand. So you could definitely layer these pieces with a lot of other pieces, especially if you're in an area where it gets a little bit cold. And overall, you could wear these pieces individually. I'm probably gonna wear this hoodie a lot more than I wear the pants by itself, but I'd probably wear the set together a lot too, because I like how it looks together, especially with the acid wash garment treatment. But the hoodie is really dope. I like that they didn't put the drawstrings in the hoodie, so you kind of just focus on the branding and the acid wash garment treatment itself. And my last pro is that it's a pretty cool story. I like to wear a lot of merch that inspires me, whether it be from content creators, musicians, artists, or whoever I'm really looking at, athletes, doesn't really matter. I get inspired by a lot of things, my friends, my family, and everything around me that I'm exposed to. This is a really dope piece that's quite comfortable, limited, high quality, and does come with a great story. I don't really have any cons. The only thing that I would say is that I wish I bought the sweatpants a little bit larger because, like I said, they do fit a little tighter than what I'm used to, but that's not really a con. They're always gonna stretch out the more and more I wear them. For some is that this is limited edition, so it was only available for a certain amount of time, and unfortunately, it's not available to purchase anymore. It's a little bit of a bummer, but I'm super excited for the future Valkyrae merch drops. I try to be very intentional in the pieces that I wear what reflects your lifestyle. That's always been my way of thinking about it. I like to express my lifestyle, whether it be through my garments, my accessories, or just the way I purchase or even put an outfit together. All in all, I'm gonna say that the Valkyrae Radiant Spirits Acid Wash Pullover Hoodie and Sweatpants are a very high quality, stylish, and comfortable way of showing your support for Valkyrae and her as a content creator. What do you guys think about this sweatsuit? Leave a comment below. Once again, my name's AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or even notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let go. Peace. You're